This school is that we have a 40% mobility rate. We're in East Garfield Park. So that means that our parents are very transient and that they're constantly moving when rent time comes, because a lot of them don't have the funds to obtain their own home and sustain it. So they're hopping around. We have at least 30% of our student population, if not more, homeless, meaning not just living in shelters. We also have a lot living in shelters. And then we also have a lot doubled up in houses. So we have a lot of cousins living with, whole families living with other families, relatives and non-relative. The challenges that presents for us is, how do we sustain academic growth with students who might not be here for only a couple of months, and then they might hop somewhere else, and then they might come back in another 3 months. So that's some of the challenges that we face here, in addition to all the social ills that come with poverty, violence, abuse, neglect. Those are the challenges that we face currently in our school. But what we try to do is home visits. I try to establish a personal relationship with all the parents in this school, and then I encourage all my teachers to establish personal relationships. What that means is, parents have my cell phone number. Parents have teachers' cell phone numbers. We do home visits. So if a child is missing for a while, I go to their house to find out what's going on. I'm not afraid to go in and sit down in the parents' house and talk to them about what's going on. So what we try to do is, if the parents are mobile, we try to help them. I sit down in our conference with parents and talk to them about how they can stay here. And oftentimes that means that they enroll in a Students in Temporary Living Situations program that Chicago Public Schools has, and they get bus cards to transport kids back and forth here. In some cases, it has meant me directing our counselor to help them find temporary living situations within our area. But the most important thing is, if they don't stay, we try to get them a permanent place, or even a semi-permanent place for them to stay with their children, so that they're not bouncing around.